o'clock out there this morning. Big holdups on all the freeways and surface streets.
Welcome to the world, according to Steve Martin. With his new movie, L.A. Story, the talented writer and comedian celebrates life and love in Los Angeles.
Now, Harris Telmacher with his report.
Hey, hey, hey! It's time for the wacky weekend weather. We'll just have some sun, and here's some snow, and possibly 72 in snow.
In L.A. Story, Martin chronicles one man's struggle to find happiness in a city built on dreams. It's his first screenplay since the highly successful Roxanne, and marks a reunion with its producer, Daniel Melnick. His new romantic comedy was directed by Mick Jackson, and for Martin, the movie is very close to home.
I've lived here all my life, so I have just a catalog of things that I think about L.A.
Some of these buildings are over 20 years old.
I'd like to make reservations for 2 for Friday. Saturday?
I'm not going to kiss anyone hello anymore. I hate that. Gee, I'm done already, and I don't remember reading.
It's an affectionate view of L.A. I think L.A. really serves as a background in this movie for the real story, which takes place on top of it, which is the romantic comedy.
Hello, this is Harris. I'm in right now, so you can talk to me personally. Please start talking at the sound of the beep.
Hello?
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 Is this a person?
Yes, it is a person.
The three women in the movie, Mary Lou Hinner plays the girlfriend I'm with when the movie begins, but their personalities don't quite mesh.
When an executive or a business person needs a gift for someone, I get to go shopping.
In fact, I gifted, right? Sherman Lee and Rosenquist's entire office last Christmas.
Sherman and Lee, I think I received something from them. A stun gun.
Oh, that was me!
It's kind of Steve's homage to Los Angeles, but with a twist.
Don't bounce for a second.
My character accidentally meets a much younger girl, a very L.A. free spirit type, but much too young for Harris.
What was your name again?
Sandy.
I'm sorry, Sandy. It's a nice name. Everybody has such weird names now. It's like Tiffany with a P-H-I, and instead of Nancy, it's Nancine.
Big S, small a, small n, big D, small e, big E.
What?
Big S, small a, small n, big D, small e, big E. Then there's a little star at the end. I always feel like I'm not funny around him. You feel like, how could I possibly be funny? I mean, it's Steve Martin.
What class are you taking?
I'm studying to be a spokesmodel.
They have classes for that?
Yeah, because it's a lot harder than it looks.
Hi, my name is Bob. I'll be your robber.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you very much.
Hello.
And then he meets the real love of his life, Victoria Tennant's character, the person who comes in and changes his life.
Hey, stop, don't, stop. Let me pose at least. Rather than do an interview with me, which would be fascinating, by the way, I thought that I'd show you around town a little bit, kind of a cultural tour of L.A.
That's the first 15 minutes, then what? His fun is never cruel, and it is never anything but something that makes you rejoice in the silliness of life.
Right side, get it, right side!
I don't think he can hear you.
I can't say it's me because I know what I am, but it's certainly, all the lines and gags came from me, so I have to say that it's just me exaggerated. Where the idea of the roller skating in the museum came from was a friend of mine used to like to drop his pants in cathedrals. I'd look over and be standing there with his pants down, laughing his head off. So I sort of got the idea from that.
With Steve, whatever is funny always gets added to, and gets funnier and funnier. Well, there's also always a spine of reality, and in this case, a very, very touching love story.
Ordinarily, I don't like to be around interesting people because it means I have to be interesting.
Are you saying I'm interesting?
All I'm saying is that when I'm around you, I find myself showing off, which is the idiot's version of being interesting.
Action camera. Action Steve.
By the time we start to shoot it, I completely forgot that I even wrote it. I'm just worried about playing the scene. What's fun is when you need a joke suddenly. You think, oh, we've got an extra, we need to fill in 2 extra lines here, something like that. And everybody stands around and goes, oh. And finally, one of us manages to come up with something. I like that.
I got a great idea. Let's make the camera the waiter.
Great.
Settle, please. 3, 2, 1. Action, Dolly. Action, Larry.
I'll have a decaf coffee.
I'll have a decaf espresso.
I'll have a double decaf cappuccino.
Give me decaffeinated coffee ice cream.
Morris?
I'll have a half double decaffeinated half cap with a twist of lemon.
You coming to the
I'll have a
center?
twist of lemon.
I'll have a twist of lemon. I'll have a twist of lemon, please.
You know, the filmmaking process is great because there's a lot of minds going on the same subject, and when they're in unison, like this movie is, you know, it's thrilling and pleasurable.
Look how he's painted the blouse, sort of translucent. You can just make out her breast underneath it. You know, when I see a painting like this, I must admit I get a little emotionally erect.